Hi guys, it's Cindy with Pups and Crochet. Okay, so I have a lot to tell you. I'm gonna try and do as many videos tonight as I can. Please excuse my delay. We had some family issues. I'll explain later on. But right now, we are talking about fall. Everything's about fall. So, I have posted my video for Fall Fest 2024 giveaway. It's, look down, you'll see my entry video. Go on there, watch it. It gives you the link to Gail at Gail Southern Living, and also her other channel, which is Broken Heart Ministry. She has a playlist of all the channels that are in this, and you'll get all the instructions. Just watch the video, my entry video, and then follow it along. Go on all these channels. Give yourself a try. Some channels need more love. So please go through the list and check those out. Also, I have my own giveaway that I'm also doing. So I was supposed to pick the winner on Tuesday. At first, I thought I had made it 2 weeks. I had only made it 1 week. So I am going to draw this Tuesday coming up. So I'm going to give you a few more days to get your entry in. But you have to watch the video, get the code word, and enter it. And the same thing with all of Gail's Fall Fest. You have to watch the videos, listen for the code names, and they're only 5 to 7 minutes long. So if you're going to enter and you want to try and be a semifinalist, watch these videos. It's very important to the channels, to everybody that's included in it, and it's just a fun game. And it's fun to play. It's fun to just see if you get drawn, if you don't get drawn. Am I on the board? Am I not on the board? Who knows? You never know. It's all about the wheel. So those are my main messages, okay, that I really need to tell you. And now that we're getting towards the end of the year, which is crazy, right? Seems like we just started and it's already towards getting into fall. I've even seen Christmas decorations out. They're like bypassing Halloween, Thanksgiving, and they're on to Christmas. And before Christmas is over, and then they jump right into Valentine's Day. It's like, why is everybody in such a rush? Why? I don't know. So if you have any contests, any important things, please let me know, and I will shout them out on my channel so that people that have not found it can find it and help out or join your contest or whatever that you need. And I am trying to go through and catch up with all my channels that I need to give more love to, that I haven't made it. I am making my rounds. You might just see my little puppy symbol on there or a comment or whatever, but it's there. Okay, and thank you so much for joining Connie's live where I was on with her. We had a big discussion about star blankets, and I love star blankets. And Linda Simpson, it's your fault. When I first started on here, I knew how to do single crochet, double crochet. Now I can sew on my machine and make my kids costumes, stuff like that. I mean, not clothes per se, but I did pretty good with their costumes. And so that's basically what I knew. So I came on to, this is for our new family members, so you can get to know us a little bit. When I came onto it, onto YouTube, I came on looking for baby blanket patterns. So I had found Allison Russell, who I think, in my opinion, is the queen of baby blankets. But before that, I had saw Linda Simpson, and she had this beautiful star blanket over the back of her chair. I fell in love. Then I found Allison Russell. I've tried some different tutorials to see if I can follow them, but honestly, with Allison Russell is the one that I could connect with, and I knew what she was doing and what she meant. And she is in the UK, so UK terms and American terms are totally different. Like their single crochets, she said double crochets. Our double crochets is their triple crochets. So once you get to understand what she's saying, and she does tell you, for America it is, or for the US I should say, for the US it's this term, for the UK it's this term. And she was just one that I connected with, okay? And she did gorgeous blankets. And she had her first grandbaby a few months ago, so I was very excited for her. It's like girl power, and we're all having girls. Yeah. And she just, I went from there. I learned a lot over the few years that I've been on here. I've been with Gail on her Fall Fest, and she started it, so that was fun. And I was glad that she invited me this year again. And it was just crazy how much I have learned. I have people wanting to know tutorials from me. And I'm like, I'm learning too, and I could do one. I just have to figure out how. But and the little things that I crochet, I just sit down and crochet. I don't really have a pattern. I don't really have anything like my little things that I do. I just, like the owl, that's one that they want a tutorial on, which I'm working on to get that done. So I can show you how I made the owl and the little, log that he's sitting on and stuff. So I might break it up and do parts and parts and parts. Okay, anyway. So we were talking about star blankets and how different you can make them, and how one little color scheme and it could change it completely. Okay, so I love star blankets. And I'll bring some over, I have to get them back out, but I'll bring them over, show you some of them that I've done. I'm also working on one of my own for me that I started, which I wanted to do in stained glass, which was, I bought the stained glass yarn, and then I started looking and found out that like loops and threads, Impeccable, and that had like electric and all this, and it was brighter stained glass colors than the one that was labeled stained glass. Go figure that. But so I've been adding on to it. So I started with the stained glass, then as it's getting bigger, and it's going to be a king size star to go on my blanket, on my bed. Okay, so it's going to be huge when I get it done. But why I'm working on stuff for our show and stuff, I haven't really put too much into that, which I have to get back to because I really, really love it so much. I have so many things to show you that I've been working on the last few days. I kind of just got lost in my own head and started doing things. But I'm going to show you now. Okay, and I'm making some fall pumpkins. So I used the yarn that Robert got me from Hirschner's, the set of the What are they called? Because I forgot. It's the Halloween series. Let me get it out. Yes. Halloween Sparkle Yarn. This is the Witch's Brew. I haven't tried this one yet, but this is the candy corn. And I put the little knob on it. I put the little tendrils on it. It just got to be squished. It's been in a bag, so it's got to be squished. So this is how that works up. And Sadie was like, why don't you just do it all one color? I'm like, because these colors are all mixed in one ball. So it comes out like this, you know, and you get a little bit of everything. And it does look like candy corn. And so I've been working on the other ones. I showed you the my pumpkins that I did with the Frankenstein color. I forgot the name of it, but it's the Hirschner's group. And so I did those. And then I've been working on some other things that I'm so excited about. Make sure I can do this. Okay, so so there's my pumpkin. Another one I made. Okay, that's gonna go. I'm gonna do a few of them, put them on our table, and you know, you can use them for fall, you can use them for Halloween. So it can go all the way through. You can even put it on your table for Thanksgiving as a centerpiece kind of thing. So we were out the other day and Robert went into the store and he came out and he called me before he came out and he goes, okay, roll your window down and close your eyes. I'm like, my windows are down. We're sitting here waiting for you because me and Peanut just waited in the car. And I said, so he goes, just close your eyes. I'm coming out right now. And I'm like, okay, make sure you tell me so I don't, like, get spooked. He's like, okay. So he gets out and he says, okay, your eyes closed? I'm like, yeah, they're closed. And he goes, okay, now open them. Do you want to see what I got? Look at it. It's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, who is my favorite in the Ghostbusters. He was always my favorite. He's got his little sailor bow tie on. And everybody says Stay Puft. It's not Stay Puft, it's Stay Puft. P-U-F-T, Stay Puft. But he's got little hard things in his feet, so he'll stand up. So when we brought it in the house, we stood it down and Peanut's looking at it like, what is that? And then Robert made it go ding, 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 ding at Peanut. Freaked him out so bad. I told him, I said, stop scaring him. And he's like, it's funny. And I'm like, yeah, but don't scare him. He's got a heart murmur. It could hurt him. Don't scare him like that. But this is Stay Puft. Isn't he gorgeous? He's gorgeous. And he's in the Ghostbuster Stay Puft Halloween Greeter. And then it's got the Stay Puft. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Which is Slimer. And I love Slimer too. But he is my favorite. And I have bought the baby Stay Puffs. Stay Puft. And I don't know where they went. I don't know if she forgot to put them in the bag or if I put them away somewhere in a bag that I didn't remember. I don't know. I can't find them. And now I can't find them at the store. And they're from the new one. They're little mini Stay Puft marshmallows. And they're little devils, right? They're little devils in the show. But this is most Stay Puft. And I couldn't wait to show you guys. Oh, he's my favorite. I'm going to sit you right there. I've always loved him. And I have a regular action figure from the movie that I got at an antique garage sale. I saw him. I want him. He was in a cabinet, and they had only made, when they did the Ghostbusters series, 84, 86 was the original movie. When they did it, they didn't think Stay Puft was going to be that big. So they only made a certain amount of the characters. So when I got it, he goes, look, I'm going to cut a little bit of money off because the kids gave it some love. Had a little marker here, marker there. Nothing big, right? And I loved it. I had to have it. So that is put away in my 80s box. I put them up in my cabinet, but I switched them around. So, you know, I put him back in my 80s time capsule box. My napkin, or my paper towels froze to my tea. Because I freeze it. And then pour tea on top of the frozen tea. And then after a while, it gets mushy. And I shake it up. And I got a slushy. But we were having a really great conversation, though, on Connie's channel. And thank you guys all for showing up. And we found Bree. Yes, from Bree's Little Yarn Corner. I love her to death. And the last thing on her channel was where she helped me celebrate our, I believe it was our first potiversary. It might have been the second one, but, and I totally forgot about our third one, so that's gone. Gonna have to remember May. If you can, remind me, send a reminder, Cindy, email me, text me, whatever. Cindy, it's your potiversary coming up. But we did a 30-day giveaway, and it was so much fun. But I think on our next one, I might just do like a 15-day giveaway because it will be here in May. So, I don't know. I'm still deciding on it. But, so I've been working on different things for the shows. I'm getting my bracelets sewed, and then I will be putting my charms on, and I will show you what they look like because I think they're going to come out pretty cool and things like that. But everybody that entered our contest, both mine and the ones for Fall Fest 2024, if you entered, please go back and hit the thummies because they're telling me that's very important. So if you can go hit the thummies if you left the comment, because I have more comments than I do thummies. And so if you could do that, not just on my channel, but on all of them, if you can go back and do that. And there are some new ones that have been entered. And I believe Gail gave everybody until the 15th. So if you want to get your channel in on it, it gets people to know you. It gets you to know other people, other content creators. So if you still have time, just email her at gailsouthernliving@gmail.com to let her know you want to enter your channel. You pick your semifinalist, then those semifinalists goes into a big thing. Watch my video down below. It'll tell you how everything works and what you need to do. And then you contact Gail. You have a few days left if you still want to get your channel entered. It does help. Now, for me on YouTube, we are not getting along that way. I do this for fun. I am not monetized. I am not sponsored by anybody. I just get on here, tell you what I think, tell you how I feel, tell you my squish factor. It's Cindy's squish factor on how squishy a yarn is. You know, like Cindy's squish factor. Okay, and then I take different things and I Cindify it because I adapt it to my way that I think it should be. And I just move my camera. Okay, there we go. What was my point? I don't know what my point was, but anyway. Oh, I know what it was. So I never really paid much attention to it, but people's like, go on YouTube Studio and check your analytics and all that stuff. So every time I do post a video, I lose 100 watch hours. And I thought maybe it was just, oh, come on, Fernando, do your job. Hold this straight. Okay, there we go. Are we straight? Now we're straight. Fernando is my little cameraman. He makes sure that my camera is straight. But for some reason, it's not working. Okay, there we go. No? Maybe? There we go. Okay. Anyway. Why is it not working? Okay, there we go. Okay, anyway. So, I don't know why, but every time I post a video, I lose 100 hours. So, I'll be in the negative soon. I don't know why. It says, oh, give it 48 hours and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever. So, every once in a while, I'll go in there. But then I was noticing it, so I've been checking. Every time I post a video, I go back. I've lost 100 hours. So, I'm just going backwards, and I'm going to be in the negative. So, I'm like, whatever. What are you going to do? Whatever. I've contacted him, tried to ask him, you know, am I doing something wrong or anything, but no reply. So I don't know. Do you guys have this problem? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you have, if you've noticed this, if you check it, if you don't, you know, just let me know. Okay, I am going to cut this video off. I'm going to come back and do one more. Hugs and puppy kisses, purrs if you need them. And please remember, adopt, don't shop. There are just way too many babies out there that need a home. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.